Evening everyone, hope you're doing really well. Welcome to the stream. Back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn. I kind of have a feeling I'm sort of getting towards the end, but I don't know for definite. I've decided tonight actually to sort of do a bit more of the side questy stuff as well as some of the story stuff, because I just feel like I'm not sure I'm in the mood for some like proper really in-depth stuff. So yeah, I'm potentially going to be doing something a little bit different. But yeah, that's the idea, and that's what I'm hoping. Oh, I'm just realising my stream is seriously lagging, like ridiculously so. Bear me a second. So bear me a second, guys. It looks like I'm just absolutely hammering frames here. Try and get rid of some stuff, and hopefully the stream will pick up again. A few bits. Sorry. I didn't realise I was hemorrhaging so much stuff at the moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping I'm back, and hopefully everything's going to start working this time, and it's not going to be so horrendously bad as it was a second ago. No, that's looking slightly more. That's slightly more promising. Yeah, it was just dropping frames left, right, and centre. So anyway, we're back. I'm back on Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know if I'm going to do too many of the major story missions tonight, on the basis that I'm not sure I'm in the mood necessarily to go into that many, because I expect the battles are going to be horrendously hard tonight. So I might do some, I might not, but I'm just going to go around and maybe level up and do a few more of these side missions and sort of try and clear up a bit of stuff in the interim. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I hope you're happy with that as an idea. So we're going to go and find this thing, if I can find it. That's the main mission point, isn't it? Yeah, or both that direction. So I want to be heading northwest, so I'll go this way. It's the crow flies. Oh, there you go. I can see it on the map now. Yeah, I just don't know if I fancy doing any major battles at the moment, because if you were with me in the last stream, things got rather hectic. So yeah, I fancy staying a little bit more chill, I think, for tonight. Please let me know if I'm dropping frames and stuff again. It looks more stable on my end. The fingers crossed things aren't too bad. I also need to try and see if I can find some wildlife, because I need to get try and level up my equipment.
That's what she said.
Hello, Mrs. Matt. Thank you for dropping in. I'm having technical issues, although it's looking a little healthier at the moment. So fingers crossed we've crossed that issue off the list for now, anyway. Was that a rat? Don't know. Oh. Nora over here. If anyone wants me to sort of catch them up with where we are in the game, please let me know. I'm happy to sort of talk through the sort of last story bit we had. So yeah, if anyone wants anything like that to be told to them, let me know. I'm more than willing. Oops, there's some animals around here. I can hear them, can't see them. Oh, hello, mate. Oh, here we go. I need a raccoon, I think. Raccoon! Where are you, Mr. Raccoon? I need to kill you. No, I'm not going to use a fire arrow. Going. Over there somewhere. Crap, he's quick. Am I not hitting him? And again, missed him again. And again. Yeah, finally killed him. Am I going to get them to what I need? God, it's like 50 arrows to kill him. Right, hopefully I'm going to get what I wanted. There was something in here, I think, wasn't it? One of the satchel bags I think I needed. Yeah, raccoon bones. I still haven't got it. Anyway. Let's get some more arrows. I'm going to use like 30 arrows to try and kill him. I'm good at this game, you see. Oh, thank you for dropping by, Mrs. Matt. I appreciate you saying hello. Hello, people. Don't leave me. We're up there somewhere. Right. Out for more wildlife. I think that's something to my right then, wasn't there? No. Yeah, I've got a feeling for a little while we're probably not going to see maybe too many robots. I think we kind of cleared most of them out in this area. We had a massive Major League fight, so yeah, there's probably a lot of corpses and then not a lot of anything else. Which is good, means I can hopefully move around the Nora lands anyway and it'll be a little bit more peaceful. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay. Don't want to light a fire, but I'm looking for a metal flower. That's a task. So if you're looking at the symbol I've got, it's basically that's what I'm doing. Something up there to look at. Maybe that's where I need to go. Right then, I need to find a way up. There's something over there. I can definitely climb up over there, can't I? See the things on the wall? So I must be able to get up this way. Balance across here, and then up. Aloy's like just like Nathan Drake, just has like the strongest hands in the world. Okay. Yeah, because I can't even see the path she's going here. She knows where she's going. I have no idea. Going, Aloy. Okay, I can see that path. I can see that bit up. I mean, like, really? I have no clue where she's going, to be honest. She knows, I don't. This way, then? Okay, that looks like a dead end. Way up here? Oh, okay. So it's down this way. It looks like, and then there should be another bit up to the left, actually. Oh, no. Knowing I probably was up this way earlier and then kind of didn't go this way, so I've sort of... Training dummies and stuff? Okay. I'm assuming I was up here before.
Home. To think he built all this alone.
Oh, right, this is where we were,
So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Oh no, I just realised where I came back to. Oh no, man. Yeah, it's weird being here and not being here. Yeah, I'm good. I've got skills. There's like something to do with the those sort of training horses, but I can't remember what it is. What the sort of the achievement is. It's something, obviously. Like so much life, so less, like less life around now. Really odd. Right, where am I? Am I actually anywhere near this thing? Yeah, sort of. Oh, wait a minute. There's something back there I missed. Rost's grave. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna see if I on the way back if I can get to Rost's grave then. Go here. Then. We're going up or down? It's behind me, so I imagine this way. Is there a way up here? There is, I can't see it. Okay, so we'll head back this way for a minute. Looks, I mean, unless I'm missing it, I'm not in the remit of it at the moment. Should be now. Ish. Turkey. sort of, I think I'm sort of more in the area now, so this is something. Scan about a bit and see if I can find it. Full flare. Oh, is that it? Oh, flower. But it... out of flower? It's like here. Like it was. That's weird, because I'm like... Obviously I'm not.
The patterns on this flower are so strange.
Weird, man, because it's like I said I'm leaving the game area when I'm obviously not. That's just bizarre, isn't it? It's really weird. So I'm going to see if I can get back to Rost's grave, which is back up that way, but I don't think I can climb up there now, so I'm going to have to, yeah, basically go back this pathway, I think. That was weird, though. So I'm obviously not leaving the game area, because this is still the game, so... Yeah, a bit confuddled by that bit, but anyway. Maybe I wasn't meant to go the way I came, and that's why she got upset. Went the wrong way. I mean, geez, she's brave, isn't she, to do that? Or stupid, one or the other. And a little twist. I don't know why she did that, but hey. Aloy's just an absolute beast.
I need to keep my kit dry.
Ah, so yeah, I could have gone the way I came originally, but yeah, didn't look like a path round, so I went a different way and nearly broke the game in the process. Did I miss her placing his grave, or is that just something to look at now? I don't remember seeing a scene where she had saw his grave. Over here. Oh, this the grave.
Memories. It's not home anymore. Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
This is a nice bit, I think.
Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to visit you. When you said goodbye, I told you I'd find you. Track you down. Well, looks like you did it after all. Went somewhere I can't follow. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that for Elizabeth and Gaia and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
That was sweet. That genuinely was sweet. In fact, that generally felt heartfelt, didn't it? Okay, so what's next on the list? There's more stuff this way. Anyway. Yeah, I was going to go over this way and look at this vantage point and try and do this corrupted area. So we'll head back in that direction. There should be some quicker ways down now, which will be Beneficial, everybody. Of course, this is where I end up jumping to my death because that's what I do. The graphics, look at the distance lines. It's pretty impressive. I don't know why they were showing us two separate points then, because they were obviously going to be the same one. I've already used this one, but anyway. Maybe it's because that's the first one you come across in the game, so it's just defaultly says that when you get close to it, that's what it's going to say. Probably. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, and also one of the reasons I was slightly late tonight was that my stream deck's not working. It's just decided it doesn't want to connect to anything. I'm pushing buttons and it's not actually doing anything, so yeah, it's caused me a few issues. It did it on the other day, but I thought it was just a temporary issue, but it's sort of now decided it doesn't want to do it again today. So, wonders of technology. So it's kind of some of my sort of hotkeys and stuff are not working, which is really irritating. You get used to doing things a certain way, and yeah, when that's taken away from you, just take a bit of adjustment. Ooh, enemies! Hooray! I like having things to fight. Been a while. Could get a steed just for a laugh. Couple of watches, nothing serious. Right, where's your track then? Oh, you are going to come back this way in a minute. One hit you, then when you get back. See if I can get onto the Strider. Make my life a bit easier, won't it? Kind of fuck that up, never mind. Come on then, dude. Yeah. Didn't even break a sweat. I wonder if I've walked past this this site before. I assume I must have done, just not realised it was there.
Gonna need this.
Oh, of course the place is still on fire because, yeah, pretty much everything got scorched. Oh, merchant. Oh, no, you're right. I don't think I've got anything to sell you at the moment. Good fast travel, but this is more interesting. Get to see the scenic route. I'm looking for something like a big and tall to look at, but I see it at the moment. So where are we going? This way. Okay. I don't see any fish. Has anyone seen the new Lego set they were releasing? The Horizon Tall Neck. Oh, I'm so tempted. So tempted. Just unfortunately haven't really got the money for it. I keep getting stung by Lego at the moment because I kind of get to a point where I'm like, right, okay, I'm getting finances for a new gaming PC, and then like they suddenly throw another Lego set at me. I'm just like, oh, yeah, it gets annoying because I constantly just end up losing all of my cash. Is that a corrupted zone there? It's okay, I can sort that out. I'm positive I've been here. I'm positive I've been here. Right, okay. So I've got to climb. I've got to climb up here then. So this is where it is. It's literally above my head. Where is it? Maybe it's over here. That'll be that tree. Ah, it's got to be up here. Yes, it must be up here. It's the only logical place it would be is up here. Oh, here we go.
Another message from the ancient past.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 2. My father guest lectured here. A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Now I know what's going on. That's quite interesting because obviously there were people I think who were taught stuff, but whether they I mean, do they predate sort of this bit, or I don't know? It's weird because obviously bits of this you're thinking, well, Gaia didn't get around to finishing everything, so yeah, it's weird. Right, so he's leaving corruption everywhere he goes. There's another scrapper there. Where are you going? You walk around there. Do that loop. Okay, this is okay. Let's focus on this one because I think this is the one I'm going to try and kill to begin with. Try and get it before I get corrupted. From these things going to hurt me. I can take one out, this is alright. See the corruption coming off him. Get away from him a second. So you see the corruption dart goes away after a few seconds. You gotta be careful because otherwise you can end up getting hurt by the corruption. It shouldn't be too difficult because it's fairly low level area. It's like a level 15 area or something, so they shouldn't be that problematic really. Doesn't mean they aren't. Let's see if I can get this one in this little tunnel bit here. He's going that way. Good area for me to hide from him. No, I don't think. One up here might be easier to take out first of all. Can't see a brush or anything there. A couple of bits where they sort of think they've spotted me, maybe. You gonna come out and say hello then, one of you? Doing something, aren't you? Oh, he seems to be on a completely different path now. There's only him left now. And I've just realised I've got my marker still up there. Really sort of changed his direction for some reason. There we go. Easy, nice, easy quest. I don't know if there's anything else interesting in this area. I don't get the impression there is. No. Cool. Let's have a look at the map there and see what's about, if there's anything else. I'm sure I've done that quest. Large level 16. Yeah, open activities, horror, hunting grounds, level 8 and stuff. I'm sure I've done most of them. Maybe I haven't. Like, I'm sure I've golded them all, but maybe I haven't. Anyway, we won't do that because I don't think that's going to be particularly interesting for you guys. What's left on our route, if anything interesting? There's another corrupted area here, level 20. That'd be more challenging. We're into the heat hunting area, isn't it? Hunting ground. Not a fat lot else. Oh, there's another metal flower though. Yeah, let's go there because we can do. There's a couple of things we can do in this area. A couple of little things to pick up. So I think we've got to go to the Sundom, I think, if memory serves me. So yeah, we'll go over here first, and then there's this thing up here, Banuk figure. I thought there was a third thing around here. I think that's just another hunting lodge, yeah. There's a couple of things here, and then there's this corrupted area if I want to go that far up my way. But yeah, we'll do these things for the moment. Twilight time, aren't we? Oh. Rat. Don't think I need to kill a rat. With Watcher. A couple of Watchers over there to do something with. I'm like mega close to it, so I should be able to see it. Is that you there? Yeah, metal flower over here. Anything else interesting over? No, striders and stuff. Broadheads. We can give that a miss, can't we? Right, Banuk figure. It's up there. Run! Get spotted, but hey. Not I'd be that concerned. With most of these, should be low-level enemies now, so I should be okay for a bit. I'm pretty sure I walked past this when I did this area, like, ages ago. I'm pretty sure we kind of went in this area, and I completely stuffed it up and just sort of didn't carry on going. Because, you know, why wouldn't I? There's a side quest here I haven't done. I told you, I'm sure. I thought I'd been up here, but maybe not. A drunken person. Side quest time.
Name's Jira. I run this fine watering hole.
I like what you've done with the place. Something troubling you, Jira?
When the Karja fort opened, I got word that my husband had come looking for me. But only the word made it to the fort. He didn't.
You have a husband?
Kendrick. Beat him in
Why do you
an
sound
arm
so
wrestling
surprised that she's got a husband?
When I left the claim. Some metal sellers passed him at the bridge near the glare break. Seeing as you drift on the wind, little spark.
If I'm out that way, I'll look for him, but do you want him to find you, Jira?
Ever have those mornings when you wake up without all the answers? Still, I'll be heading up to the fort to resupply. Luck on your travels.
I hope the claim devises the
Okay.
mother of all punishments to make Derval.
Right, so let's see if I can make my way up here then. Not quite sure which way up is up, but somewhere up there. See that? Ah, there's a way up there. Yep, no, that's a wall. Let's not run into the wall because that'll make you look really silly. Go from here. Okay, up that way. Climb. Assuming I can keep going up. Left then? It's the only problem with this game is, which some other games give you, is they give you it very clearly where you can see the path up. They haven't really done that on this game, so it's not that obvious. It's not terrible, don't get me wrong, you know, I spotted where I could sort of go that time, but it wasn't as clear as what you might find in other games. Okay, 1 second, is that the Banuk figure over there? That's where I need to go, cool. I want to check that I wasn't going completely the wrong way, because that would have been really silly. Also completed set 1. There's only 6, there's not that many. Okay, what's next on our horizon? Get it? What's next on our horizon? Another metal flower up there. Not sure I can be bothered with that one. Do I try that corrupted area over here? No, I don't think so. Where was that side quest she just gave us? Where's that one take me? Okay, that's up there. Okay, there's a couple of things up there. I think we kind of want to go that way at some point, so maybe that's the way to go for the minute. And that would actually take me past a couple of metal flowers, wouldn't it? Okay. That's not a bad route to go then, because that gives us a couple of things to do, won't it? I think that's only a low level quest here, level 15, so that's not bad. We'll do that. So if I go in that direction first of all, head down, Aloy. I want to head north, mainly north anyway. I need to make sure I don't jump off a massive cliff. Break myself, because I'll do that too.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Have I got anything to sell to you? That's probably sellable. Yeah, it's a mark to sell. Anything else? I'm mainly good then. Oh, anything I've got masses of? Well, our metal burns, you can go then. Scrapper lenses, I've got a couple of those. I'll keep hold of them. Lots of bones is good. As well. Yeah, I think that's cool. That'll do for now. I don't think she's going to have anything useful to buy, though, weapon-wise. I bet she's not going to have anything. Yeah, she's got no high-level stuff. Need to go back to Meridian, really. That's, I think, where I'm going to find the good stuff.
We'll just conveniently lose Derval and transport to Mainspring.
No other errands? No. Cool. Let's go! Oh, Nora Brave. A lot more Nora out in the world now because of what's happened. I think they're just obviously more commonly out in the world. Pretty cool. Another merchant. Oh, sugar. Okay. Hate those things. Alright, I'm not going that way anyway, so it can mind its own business over there. Oh, okay, something disconnected and reconnected. Got my keyboard. No, it's still not working. Okay, I got turkey. Foxy, turkey. It's gonna be rat. Oh no, raccoon. I need a raccoon. Right, where are you, Mr. Raccoon? I need to shoot you in the
They're
face.
scanning for me.
What? One thing over there. Raccoon just sort of come out of the dark. Oh, not going to give me anything useful. Not really sure being worried about the watches is particularly worthwhile. Do not a lot to hurt you particularly. I don't know if I need to kill a fox anymore. Don't suppose I do. On around here. See him again because he's in the brush. Job. Can do that again.
Tasty.
Saying this way. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll go back. How are you, Green? Welcome in. Yeah, I've added a handful of my my commands as redeemables. Just to see basically whether people find it easier doing it that way rather than using this as commands. Oh, yeah. Let's avoid these guys. It's a tree. Right, how do I want to go still? Right, I'm still going in this direction. Fine. What are you? Is that a Thunderjaw? Yeah, actually. Definitely don't want to go in that area. If that's a Thunderjaw, I definitely want to avoid that. Oh, hello. They freak me out, man. So noisy. You both stay over there. That's fine. Yeah, I'm on to Monkey Island after this. I want to make sure I've played through all of them on stream before I move on to the new one later on this year. I don't think the new one's meant to be far off, is it? I think the talk is that it's not that far off. But yeah, that's what I think that is. Pulling Thunderjaw. Hell's got... What the hell is he fighting? Don't know, but as long as he's fighting it over there and not me, I'm alright. Don't quite know what he's fighting over here. Yeah, you stay over there, dude. It's honestly absolutely fine. I want nothing to do with you at all. If you were with me on the last stream, we had a battle with a Thunderjaw, which... Actually, I'm not going to say, it didn't go that badly. It certainly could have gone a lot worse than it did. So I do want to head sort of to the right here. Yeah, it could have gone a damn sight worse, but I wouldn't say that it went particularly well either. Yeah, I found the Thunderjaw was pretty difficult to defeat. I'm not in any particular hurry to get back to him. He can stay over there. It's absolutely fine. I still need raccoony stuff. I don't know if I need boar stuff. I'm going to say no. What are you? Ah, Snapmaw. Wonderful. We like Snapmaws. Again, wonderful things. How close am I to this site? Right, so I should be able to see it when I get up here. Here's my hope. I find the flower. It's fish. A rat. That's going to be it, isn't it? Right. Fine. Can I get back up here relatively easily? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't particularly want to be in the water with them because they will just kill me. Right, so that's that done. That's cool. I could take all these things on, but I just really don't want to. To put it simply. You can't wait to see me back in my element on the island. Oh mate, I bet I'm going to be atrociously bad. I'll probably be really bad at that. But hey, optimism, everybody. We'll do that en route to this these two missions up here. That sort of seems like a sensible sort of route to take. Oh sugar, he's just chasing me now. Hello, Snapmore. Okay, I'm going to cross the river here, and then you can do what you want to do. There's one thing, on land I'm quicker than you. Yeah, you're fine. You stay over there. Hi guys.
Calm, calm.
There's not much danger over there. That's cool. I'll head this way then. Oh, how are you this week, Bream? Hope you were doing well. Please pass my my best on to your better half. Of course, you're going to be like, better half? Who did he mean? Nothing here. Sawtooth. Yeah. Right, he's over there. Oh, there's probably going to be some nasty stuff in this area, isn't there? Probably. Oh yeah, there's a massive thing up there, which I think I can't remember what that thing's called, but I tried in vain to fight that thing. It didn't go well. I'm gonna have to go straight underneath it. Yeah, I don't know what area this is called. Ice alive, right? So I need to basically head north. They're dead north now, don't I? So I kind of want to go this way. Go this way. So let's head north. Hope I go in the right direction. I can kind of avoid most of the flying crap. Just him I want to avoid. The Glint Hawks are not great, but I can defeat the Glint Hawks. Sort of over there, which is still not bad. I mean, he might spot me now. Shit. Right, loads of shit around here. Right, how far am I away? Am I miles? Something massive I can hear. Oh, he's down there. Right, that's fine. You stay over there, mate. If I drop down here, I might be able to avoid him. The Glint Hawk won't get me. Scrappers I'm fine with. That's not a majorly problem. A couple of scrappers. What we got? 4. That's if I could get to one of them. Is that what I need? Yeah, metal flower right in the middle. So if I can draw one of them to me, then...
You nutsy primitive man beast, you.
Yeah, mate. That's one thing I was going to... I'm not sure I was going to ask you guys whether you've experienced the same thing as me. I've not had heating on for the last few days. It's not been needed. It's been alright. And then literally like today, I've just noticed my heating bills like shot out through the roof. I'm like, what the hell happened? It's cost me so much money today. Scrappers spotted me, I think. There's a couple of scrappers potentially here.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I need to kind of get to one of them on its own so I can kind of steal some shit from it. Got 1 or 2 coming up here. It's this one, I think. Shit, there's 2. Well, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Oh, that was not good on my part. And the glint hook's also got me here. Yeah, I knew the glint hook's got me. Two of them, two of the bastards. Where are you going to crash? Over there. Cool. Yeah.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Oh, great. Seen worse. Okay, I got what I came for. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid putting my heating on, to be honest, because it's just getting so expensive. And it's like, you know, we're not that bad for money compared to a lot. I know a lot of people who are a lot worse for money than we are. So I dread to think what it's like for those guys currently. I don't quite know. I can't fast travel that far, but it's fine. Basically, want to go that way, but yeah, that's going to be really problematic probably that arm, isn't it? Okay. So dune down here and then around probably the main road bit. Avoid flying stuff. I am aware that there's probably some sawtooths in my. I want to be down there, don't I? Okay. Sawtooths are going to be here. Yep, there he is. Oh, sugar. I thought I dodged him, but I didn't. Just go, Aloy. Don't worry about it. Oh, sugar. I keep dodging too early. Stay over there. You're fine over there. Leave me alone. I don't really want to fight you. Are you still following me? Cool. That's what I want. I'll be followed by you. Heal quickly. Everything in the world's following me now. Right, where do I need to go? I need to go that way. Yeah, okay, so follow the road, I guess. I mean, this thing's going to see me and try and attack me in a minute as well, which I definitely don't want him to do. Right. Basically head north and try not to get killed by this thing. Yep. We should. Can we? I don't see how. Just get the hell out of it. Christ alive. Well, this is fun. Good old Aloy's got some bloody legs on her, man, because she can definitely gallop. The Snapmore. Is this thing still chasing me? This bird. Oh, I think I may have got away from him. Snap a couple of Snapmores. Could do with avoiding as well. Hide over here and hope that I can hide in this brush. Didn't do very well with trying to override things either then. So yeah, Deathbring I'm aware of now. Freeze Bellow back. Right, okay, that's new. I was going to look and see if I could overwrite Snapmores. I doubt I can. No, lock still. I don't know what level you need to be able to do that. High, one would suspect. So the bird's left me alone, which is useful. Hopefully I'm far enough away that Snapmore won't notice me. But I still think I can outrun him on you know, on actual land. I should be okay.
Never know when I might need these.
Well, they just suddenly spawned in a load of enemies. You see it, that late spawn of all this lot. So now another Thunderjaw. So we've got we've got a Thunderjaw. I think. Tramplers. Is that right? Is that just a massive tramp? Is that a trampler? And no, it's definitely a Thunderjaw. We've got Thunderjaws to go on top of everything else. Wonderful. I'm just not going to get involved. You all stay over there, out of my way. It's wonderful. Rabbit, I don't think I need. I really like I said, I need raccoon. It's definitely raccoon stuff I need. He's now in the way. Oh, sugar, it's running. Come on, let me have something useful off him. Raccoon bone. I think it's skin I need, isn't it, for the crafting? Oh no. Okay, I think I've got it. That's what annoys me. You can get once you get one bit, you can get like loads of stuff really quickly. It's just rabbit. I need rabbit stuff. Yeah, I've not got anything useful off him, I don't think. Rabbit skin. Is that what I needed? Oh, it was. There we go. So now I can craft more ammo. Yeah, look at that. Cool. That's sort of constructive then. Oh, side quest or something. There's a guy.
Here's the bridge Jira mentioned.
Hi, guy.
Try to see if I can find his tracks.
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glinthorks keep attacking. They'll kill my brother. Everyone.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, Glinthawk's one of my least favourite things. Right. So where's Death from the Skies on here then? Ooh. That flower near me as well. Fudges that one. Over there, Pinchcliff. So I'm not heading that way. So we'll just head in the route to carry on what we were doing, basically. Right. So there should be some tracks.
How many people pass this way? But this was a man with a cart, so.
Oh, have I gone in the wrong direction? Yes, I've gone in the wrong direction. Okay. Easily done, I guess. As long as he doesn't take me anywhere over that way. I want nothing to do with that. Frankly, I don't want anything to do with half of this lot.
End of the tracks. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Someone's possessions. Kendert's? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or...
Either he fell or what? What, Aloy, what?
Don't worry me.
Okay, we found more tracks. That's free stuff. Oh, here's glint hawks. Yay, my favourite thing. God, not another Thunderjaw.
Must have had time to bind his wound. This chest looks like it's of Oseram making. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay.
Careful now, because I'm going to be stumbling upon things, I think.
Scent reminds me of... Yes? Aaron's breath. That's all. Did it roll downhill?
There's a dude up here. Hello.
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? Well, I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, like goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
I mean, like, really? So you want me to go down here and get your shit from the middle of this? Can I overwrite tramplers? I don't think I can I? Tramplers. That's locked again, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, sugar! If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to take these guys out, or just try and run through the middle of them. Which, oh, excuse me. There is a lot of them.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
2 Thunderjaws over that way. So if I aggravate all this lot, I'm in serious doobar. I don't know whether I can sneak. I might be able to sneak in. Oh, is that what I need? Stuff there. I've got to pick loads of them up. Jeez, okay. At least that's sort of being nice on the basis it's they're sort of in the middle of stuff. Okay, where are we? It's one more over that way, I think. Oh god. You mind? Crap. Okay. I just prefer you to be facing a different way than the which way you're going, but anyway. That's the last one. One over there, potentially, I think. Oh, there it is there. Oh, that went alright. Better than I thought it was going to, anyway.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jira said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ilderman. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a thunderjaw.
That's a tactic I haven't tried.
Not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
Okay. Where was... Taking me back somewhere? I return to Gira. Is there a fast travel point here? So yeah, I could go back and finish that one and then come back up here, can't I? Let's do that then. We might as well finish this. Now, I've got plenty of fast travels, so we'll utilise them. I think I will try this one. There's one more thing, I think, and then I'm going to try and do main story missions. So, are you... See? There somewhere.
Won't find better wares.
The Sundom has changed.
Right.
This work hasn't.
Oh, no, she's moved. She's over here. Hello.
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendert wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ilderman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Carja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
The tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you?
I don't know what she calls Little Spark, but anyway.
There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
Whoa, wonderful. Oh, got a generous reward box. Okay, let's open some boxes, see if I can get anything out of them. Yes, so far. Oh, got a... Wow. Blast trap I can't use. As all, I've always got blast traps I can never use. Story of my life, that. Is there a merchant here? Yeah, there is. Hello, merchant. Right, let's see if I can sell anything to begin with. And also, I'm wondering if we can buy anything. No, let's have a look. Weaponry, have you got anything cool? Shadow sharpshooter bow. I think that's the one I have is like literally the basic one, sharpshooter bow. Where is my sharpshooter bow? Card a sharpshooter bow, and the rest I've got a shadow. Yeah, so I want to get. That's 28. I think she's probably got a better one than what I've got. These are upgrading a bit, but I think that's going to be better. Yeah, we'll take that one if I can buy it. Oh, I'm missing a sawtooth heart. That sucks. I need a sawtooth heart then.
With the shadow card last, some more prices.
I need to kill some sawtooths.
Check out these wares.
Yeah, but the dressing gown on. Yeah, it is like really weird how cold it's got. Not nice in the slightest, is it? So yeah, I want to go up to Bitter Climb. I don't think I want to do these ones just yet. Main story mission, I think, is this way. Nah, it's fine. I'm heading this way. Yeah, the mountain that fell is the main mission, I think. Okay. Let's head this way then. Just wondering if there's any. Is there a sawtooth area around? Possibly there. That symbols that one. Scrapper area, no. Sawtooth would be blind as a bat. Sawtooth is that one. Right, so it's only one of those on the map. Sort of here-ish. We're miles out of my way. I can see an awful lot of Thunderjaw areas, which I really want to avoid. Some there. That's nice. Thunder. Like the other way around, isn't it? Oh, man, no is a short answer to that question. Can't see anywhere near here. Okay, we continue on. Go back to where we were. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting at the end of this month to see how much it's cost to run the house, because I was overpaying before. Now it's got to the point where I most certainly I'm not going to say that I'm struggling, because we're not, but it's tighter than it was before. I'm having to be more aware of what we're spending on everything. And like I said, I don't think at the moment it's even necessarily an expensive month. I mean, we're not in winter, are we? So, so yeah, what it's going to start costing us down the line.
This'll last.
Can I craft anything with that lot? Not that I can see. No. Sorry, let's have a quick look. What do I need to craft? Outfits, no. Modifications, no. Yeah, sling ammo might be useful. So I need rat bones. So I need rat. Right, okay, so I'm attacking rats, basically. Find me rats, everybody. I need to kill rats. Are you bad guys? Oh shit, I didn't know you were bad guys. Oh, funny. Oops, they have spotted me.
You're trash now.
It's me.
Wouldn't want to be you,
Oh, I didn't even see him warm up. If any one of these guys was carrying a sawtooth thing that I needed, that'd be wonderful. I need a sawtooth heart, I think it said, for that equipment. I haven't got one yet. Bosses. Snapmore heart, not a sawtooth heart. I didn't know they were bad guys until I kind of got within eye shot and they started attacking me. I was like, oh, I'm meant to be fighting them. I'll pick up some more healthy stuff in a minute. How far am I from Bitter Climb? A long way. There's a rat when you want one. Right, there's also should be a save point somewhere. To the right, I'm going this way. Right, quick save. Right, carry on going. Go that way, or do I need to go this way? Yeah, it's saying this way. Climb, maybe? Ah, yeah, climb, I think.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Assuming this way? This is cool though. Kind of like a interesting kind of point. Big jump, Aloy.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
What? Where, when? See what she can see. Unless I'm missing something, I'm assuming she can see stuff that I can't. Right, going this way? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, there we go. Stalker? Remember a stalker? That does not ring a bell to me, a stalker. One sec, I have to look at a stalker. I don't know what a stalker is. Oh, I do not remember a stalker. Right, they're weak to tear anyway. Okay. It's not a problem. I've got tear already packed, but I hate fighting something I'm really not familiar with. They know where I am, or are they just sort of... Yep, they do. Crap bags. Oh shit, okay. He kind of snuck up on me. Where's my stalker friend gone? Sugar. They're laying traps for me, is that what he's doing? It looks like it. Ow. Oh shit, I didn't realise there was another one. God, there's like tons of them. Oh, bitch. Oh, God's sake. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, sugar. Yep, I can see that coming. There's two better ways of taking these guys on than how I'm doing. Not definitely not my finest work. But I didn't die, so that's, you know, baby steps. Yeah, I think I need to be better at just picking my shots. I tend to just sort of just blast away without necessarily any particular kind of you know, any thought on it. Right, have I got any crap I can get rid of? Spear damage is fairly pointless. I don't use it. I don't tend to use my spear. Let's see if I've got anything else I can get rid of. That's crap. I can get rid of that. Anything just sort of base green stuff probably can go, because I need stuff with multiple stuff on it now. Handling's always good, although I've got like 2 really crap handlings. Resist range shots 5%. Crap. What far have I got? Okay, getting rid of a few bits here which are a bit pointless. Cool, so I can pick that up now. Yeah, some useful stuff coming out of these guys. Not your parts. Stalker lens, cool. Assuming I need to do something with these things. I seriously need to pick up some more health stuff, don't I? I burnt a lot then. Yeah, maybe my tripcaster would have been a good weapon to have used then. Probably. I'll scan around for some health plants. Oh, that's a wild. Oh, there's some wildflower. Cool. Cool. No. Rockroot, no.
Need them soon enough.
Son of the bum. I always find in this game that you're always finding something new. It's pretty cool because you're never quite sure what you're going to come across, and then suddenly you'll find something. You'll be like, you'll come across a new enemy or something, and you're like, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm up to level 3 again, which is good. I could do with finding a couple more before I go too much further, but I think we're okay for the minute. I want to go up, I believe. We'll work on that assumption.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Got a couple of glint hawks. Can I get there? No. It's about anything. I wonder if there's anything up there to get. Probably not. Got Ravager. A couple of glint hawks. I'm probably worth taking the glint hawks out, aren't I, from this area, I thought. I get up somewhere and I can start taking them out from above. I don't know if I can get up here. Really useful if I could. No, it doesn't look like I can. Shit, there's a couple of them. Shit.
I can get out of this.
Oh shit, what's shooting me? Oh fuck. Oh hello mate. Hello. Get out of here, Aloy. Oh shit, the brick, I'm getting absolutely massacred here. Crap, I need to get this fucking drink hawk. Oh crap. Whatever the hell that was, that hurt. Right, Glint. Ravagers. How do I take out the Ravager? Panic! Right. Tear mainly, I think. Yeah, Tear's probably going to do the best then. Okay. That's fine. Oh, get a brick. Can I stun you? Obviously not. Get one down if I can. Yeah, you run away, you coward. Hello. Seriously, you're running away from me, you big wuss. What a wuss. Shot him up the arse. Come on, Biggin.
It's down.
Got a weakness of its bumhole. Can't do any trip caster stuff. Okay. Oh, I've got some skill points to use as well. Okay, I'll use them as well. Let's have a look. Right. Local, pointless. Combat override. Nah. Okay, so scavenger, chance for extra resources when looting down machines, ammo crafter. Weapon coils and outfit weaves can now be removed and reused. See, that's good. I could possibly take some stuff off what I've got and put it on new weapons, which might be useful in a bit. Let's do that one. I like the sound of this thing. Okay, so I need 2 more for that, but that's okay. Oh, I think I can disarm traps now, can't I? I think that's what it says there. Is that what I can do there? Yeah, disarm traps. Cool, so that's useful. Right, so let's go and raid lots of enemies, because there's probably lots of stuff I can utilise.
Looks with me.
I don't really want that, but okay, cool. You can take off a big gun. Can I craft anything useful now? Still no. I'm sure there's some more, yeah, it's more, I thought there was some stuff up here to get. That was a red eye watcher. That might have been a trap I just picked up. That's cool. Health stuff's always useful. Biggin's over there somewhere, isn't he?
Stocking up.
Any more stuff here? Yes. The battles are definitely tense in this. I don't feel like I have a battle and kind of go, oh, is that it? I do feel genuinely there's a challenge every time.
Good for an old remedy.
It is a very cool game. I got colder and stuff. Ugh. I like fighting in the sunshine. Okay, I'm nearly up to 3 full now, which is cool as well. Right, okay. Ooh, vantage point. Might as well do the vantage point over here. I can figure it out.
It's stopping. I can stop squinting against the light.
I think it's going to be over here. Medical stuff, please. Medical stuff. Yeah. Right, where the hell am I going? Right, this way somewhere. I've got to find a way up here, I think. I think it's going to be right at the top of this rocky area would be my guess. Do I go up that way and then come across this way? I can't see a way. Oh, can I? Actually, can I get up there? I can. Go, Aloy, go. Oh, it's not where I wanted to be. Oh, shit. Right, what are you and how do I take you out? You're a big flyy bird thing. Not a glint hawk, you're bigger than that. I'm assuming that's you. I might have to scan you then. Okay, this is going to be problematic.
Almost there.
Right, Stormbird, right, okay. So, fire and tear, tear, freeze, yeah, it's going to be tear, tear and tear again.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think our weapons are good enough. Far too slow. Oh, ouch. Health packs, we haven't got anything. That'll do for a minute. Where the hell's he gone? There he is. Ooh, ouch. I'm not making much damage to this thing. I knew I was going to get got them. Oh, I've got to learn these moves because I'm struggling. I craft any health stuff. No, got a couple of mini widgy ones, which are not bad. Crap bags. What the hell is it? Sake. Where are you, bird? Yeah, I could tell it was going to hurt me a lot. Gross. Very skip. Oh, why am I shooting it now? Oh. Sorry, my concentrating phase is on. Get down, bloody bird. Oh man. Oh, I think I feel like one of these. Woo. That was a battle and a half, that was. But I'm sure I've seen a storm bear before, but I can't say I've actually had to fight one. Right, get some more ridgewood. Right, anything else I can pick up around this area? Yes, I can go and get something over here. Cool. Probably some chill water or something. I doubt it's anything particularly useful. Chill water. Tons of that. Problem is I don't see much in regards to health. Oh, actually, yes, to low, there is some health. Cool. Okay, I'll get some more ridgewood. And hopefully some health down the way. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They're kind of dropping health bits here and there. Not that I can see much more at the moment. All I can see... Oh, actually, what's that thing? Yeah, there's a vantage point I wanted to get as well. There somewhere. Let's go and try and get this vantage point, because I don't want to have to come back up here. But there you go, there's a path up there. Go up. Oh, hello. Didn't even know she was going to do that. Thought she'd leapt to her demise. He probably obviously hasn't been told what's going on.
Snow subsiding. Good.
Do you want to pick up the box, Aloy? Oh. She was in look around mode. Right, let's raid these boxes, see if I can get anything useful out of any of them. No. He wants me to use those tip things. Sorry, those sort of detonation bomb things, which I don't use at all, ever. It's something I need to start doing, I think. I keep saying that and I don't do it. Oh. Actually, one thing I'm going to craft, because I do tend to use it now. Oh, maybe you can't craft those. Oh, health boost potions. There we go. A couple of those. Not many, but a couple will do. Critical. Critical. If I can get up to 3 again, that'd be really useful. Because I do get through 2 or 3 healthies every time, I think. She walk up there? Yeah, she will. Ah, ish. Kind of. Shortcut. Was that the way? It was a way. Oh, okay. I'm not meant to be anywhere near here then. Just another way to get to where I just got to. Okay, that's interesting. Another way to get over here. Right, okay, that was pointless, but hey. There's multiple routes. You're so good, I plan to doing it again. Right, let's try. Let's head in the right direction this time.
Saving these for the trail.
The weather's changing like every second. It's ridiculous. I wonder why they made the kind of units so far apart. Because you would have thought if you were designing this stuff, you would have probably wanted to put everything sort of closest together. I suppose it's probably for security reasons, but I just wonder if there was a sort of a logic behind it. Whether if someone was doing it for real, if they were making these sort of bases, would they deliberately stagger them like as much as this?
Might need that.
Certainly wouldn't want to put one this far north. Well, I wouldn't. There's cold and then there's cold. So I'm seeing this debris about, and I'm thinking a little bit, was this, or is this like human stuff? Was this our defense? Or is this all from the machines defending themselves, and we've created this damage for them? Not completely clear, but obviously you don't really get to see. You just get to see sort of like bits of it. Base up here, you can see it coming.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Still don't know whether I trust him. Don't know. There's something about him that I feel...
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Well, I can see many of them.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
There's a place that's how I rappel down later then. That's logical. Didn't see the robots yet. That doesn't mean they're not coming. Obviously the way I go down later. Okay, we'll be sneaky, because we don't know what's in here, do we? Not nice shit,
This is
one would
exactly
think.
the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Okay. So, when did you come?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the plain. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Yeah, so I think Hades obviously realised the significance and probably brought machines up here to protect it.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
Assuming...
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding
If Gaia can get hold of the controller robot, she can rebuild.
Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. And by the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually...
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It was meant to be that one. Okay.
Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
No pressure.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Talk to Salins again.
Yes?
I need to get going.
Just wonder if there's anything new he was going to say, but no. Okay. We're in. So we'll do a bit more of this. See how we all get on, I guess. Right, so it wants me to go that way. And anyone who plays games will know you don't go the way it wants you to go to begin with. You do scan around and check other areas, so...
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
It's cool.
You can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
The sacrifice
Mind
these
your footing.
the sacrifice these guys made, it's pretty cool though. You know, I'm not saying cool as in yeah, it's great they made a sacrifice, but it was at least interesting that they you know, they decided this is what they were going to do for humanity. I wonder how many of us would do this. You know, have made those calls and gone, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to potentially just live knowing I'm going to see these four walls for the next 50 years. That's it. That's going to be my life. That was a big vibration. You didn't feel that, but I did. Which could be good, could be bad, everybody. I really don't like when she does that, because I don't think anybody with half a brain cell will decide that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically launch myself down here. So there's a way there. Zip line there, which is interesting. The way up to climb. It's telling me to go that way. So down here.
Guess that's my way across.
Yeah, I just wouldn't go the way she goes.
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's where I'm meant to go. Oh, I'm meant to go left. Okay, I can see the way up.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
There's going to be some nasties. There are going to be some nasties. Okay, I'm not meant to go that way. I'm meant to go this way. Oh, I've turned the heater off in here now. It's beginning to get cold again. Never mind. Jiggle about a bit.
Oh, that's over.
I love people's creativity though. You know, so basically they thought about this game and they were like, you know, they thought of the world and the characters and the storylines and you know the enemy types and all this stuff, and it's really fascinating to go, you know, how much they all they thought of. When you think about like how creative you are, or you know, you might be way better than me. In fact, I'd probably be sure you are better than me when it comes to creativity. But yeah, it is interesting to think what people can do and what they can create. So this is pretty much as creative as I get. My Twitch streaming, which isn't a lot.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Yeah, telling people what happened to the planet. That would be that'd be a difficult conversation to have, wouldn't it? And if you didn't grow up to it, sort of trying to say, you know, this is what we did. The irony is that, you know, to a degree, we as humans are damaging our planet. I mean, it's silly, really. I mean, I get a bit peed off with the whole situation because, you know, everyone's talking about, you know, we want to be carbon neutral and we want to, you know, we want to do reduce emissions and stuff. And it's like, well, you could quite easily. You just, you know, most people would have an electric car or something, but the fact is they're bloody expensive. If the world offered them for free, then everyone would have them. The simple fact of the matter is they won't do that.
Happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
They sacrificed so much, didn't they? It sounds as though they did it with so much desire to make sure that they kept as much as they could, you know, for history. You know, they didn't just sort of go, right, okay, let's just get in here and sort, you know, and that's it. They kind of went, well, we want this species of bird and this, you know, and these books and things like that. We want physical things to exist. We don't want just sort of memories. We want these things to, you know,
I know it.
physically exist still.
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Assuming that's all I needed to do on that bit.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Checking around before I go too far. Missed too much. I can pry open that door in a minute. I'm not sure I'm meant to go this way or not. This could be a after I've read that message thing. I'm getting a feeling it probably is, but I'll double check. No, this looks like a dead end. Okay. Some useful stuff. Cool. I think worth exploring. It's possibly more like this. I'm expecting to find some ooh nasty people about in a minute. Expected some stuff in here, but no. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, cool. Okay. Down here then, I guess. Where was the panel?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh, she did it.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything everything for the hope of life on this planet.
That's your mum.
And we are all in her debt.
Wow, people. Let's talk to Salins quickly.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
This is why you're doing what you're doing.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Still acting like a machine, or not in the way you mean. I don't know what to say. This is difficult. I mean, you just don't get it. I don't think is the right answer, but not in the way you mean. Because I mean, I'm getting the impression he's meaning that she was better, she was smarter than everyone else. Possibly that's what he means. Well, she sacrificed herself, so maybe that's what she was better because she was willing to sacrifice everything for everyone. But I don't know. Stop acting like a machine. Sort of means because she's getting emotional, he's not. So I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Just for one moment, stop calculating and let yourself feel. She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Is that what Forbidden West is? Maybe she went to the West, which is her home. Don't know. Maybe we'll find out if I ever get to play the second game. But I think Silence is wrong there. But I think the whole point with that bit there was the fact that everyone else is arguing, saying I'm not doing it, I'm not sacrificing myself now. And the fact that she did without a question, she just did it. Just got in and did it. You know, that is something. Most people don't do that.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
I don't know whether that's a bit of sarcasm or what, because that was a bit, you know, she was both, but...
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Charles created this bit here as a sort of monument to her, and fair play. I mean, I actually think that's the right thing to do, to kind of play what she did.
But I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg... I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. Only one. I miss you.
That's interesting. So there's the light keeper or something. That is interesting. So yeah, there possibly was something that they discussed. Maybe we'll learn about it. So maybe she did have a thing in place. I don't know. I mean, this game is really interesting me now. It really is. I keep saying this at the moment while we go through this game, that it gets me more and more. Gets you in the feels, everybody. Gets you in the feels.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
You're on there? Well done. There's gonna be some shit happening in a minute. There's gotta be some... I don't... It's not just gonna be a... Let's climb up here and we'll get to the top and we'll get what we need. There's gonna be... Surely Hades has realised this exists.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, you could have done that without having to grab on, but anyway. Yeah, I still think this is not going to end well.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition by subtraction. I can make it better, Les. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Yeah, that voice note was not particularly good. Seemed a bit negative almost. Entire section over here. I'm going to explore over here before I go into that bit, because I think there's going to be some... Could potentially be some stuff over here, maybe not. Is that where I started? Down there? It was, Jesus. Wow. Yeah, that's where I came in. Wow. That's cool to see, isn't it? Look on the room. Actual people.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Check this room out. They suffocate somehow. Oh, did Hades realise and shut the air off? Did he get control of the building and turned it off? This is going to be a nasty. This is not going to be a nice bit to watch.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance. Oh no. Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need
Farrah
to
is
be like
fucking
this.
up again, isn't he?
I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Cleansing atmosphere.
What the fuck? He killed them. Okay, I mean, I understand sort of what he was saying was like, you know, we got to this point and we fucked up, and by giving the new generation of people all of our knowledge, experience, and what have you, they're potentially still going to be, they're going to very quickly get back to the same place and feck it up all over again. But you've got to hope that with all that knowledge that they'd learned that, and you know, to kill everyone in that room.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No.
How can one man have so much power? You would have thought they would have to have been...
When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
I like her mentality. She's very positive on all this. Still can't believe he did that, but anyway.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Okay, I'm going to try and get back to his thing without dying. I don't know which way it wants me to go particularly. Yeah, this way. And then we'll see if I can save. I'm hoping I'm not going to get any nasty shit.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Yeah, I suspect there's going to be something to fight now. Because like I said, I didn't think it was going to be this easy to get here. Well, I think there's going to be some nasty shit happen between now and then, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm hoping not, because it'd be nice to be able to end here and then have the proper big battle in the near future. Fighting Hades, I think, would be a good next episode. There we go.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Is he a robot? Is he one of the trainer things?
I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy. Buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And
is he betraying us now?
The eclipse helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the eclipse...
That's what he's designed to do.
The robots they've resurrected. They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I mean, technically speaking, that is what Hades was designed for. Hades was designed to basically wipe the slate clean again. And then Gaia would come in and rebuild. But obviously some things happened where Hades doesn't realise its purpose is to assist Gaia, and it's just sort of fighting against Gaia.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
We got time.
Get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Sorry, I'm not talking much. I just think, as this is a really key story, I don't want to kind of just disrupt it.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
But do you think Hades is wise to it now?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Oh, okay. Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. Oh. I mean, to some degree, I want to go that way. Is there's nothing you won't do for knowledge, because he didn't think, he hasn't thought of consequences once. He's been very emotionally vacant throughout all of this. He hasn't really, you know, seemed to care about anything apart from his, you know, his absorption of knowledge. So that does appeal. But do we think he's tried to make up for his mistakes? I don't know, because part of me thinks that he hasn't, because he's just wanted to get more knowledge. Do I think he's done it because he realised he made a mistake? No, I'm going this way.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Doesn't belong to her. Wow, guys. Wow. Have I read that one? I don't know.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Soddom's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here buried until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
It sounds evil as feck, doesn't it?
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
I mean, you could understand why they followed it. You can. I mean, it's easy to teach it, and it just spouts stuff they want to hear.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Peerless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Ah, here's his lance. I wonder now if I can overwrite more. I kind of think I might be able to override stuff now that I couldn't before. What couldn't I do? I definitely couldn't do that. Yeah, still can't do some of these now. Possible to do a Deathbringer. See, there's still 5 things I haven't come across yet. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh man, how many do I need to get that one I wanted? The Tinkerer one. One more.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Sure there was I saw a quick way down earlier, didn't I? Maybe. Go down here quickly. Over here. There it was. Quicker way down. And I was wondering, I mean, I could just maybe see if I could fast travel, but probably can't. Oh, I can fast travel. Okay, might as well just do that then. Save myself a lot of time and effort. Right, so what have we got? I might go over to Pinchcliffe and do this bit, Death from the Skies, maybe, to start the next one. We'll set that as a route, and I'll go over here. I can save, and we can then wrap up for tonight because it is pretty late for me. Like I said, I know I'm getting close to the end. It's just knowing how close to the end I am. Come on, game, load.
This must be Pitchcliff.
Okay, so it didn't sound great, did it? Oh, okay. So I'm going to call it there. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me and being part of the stream. I don't know what the noise is. I can sort of hear something somewhere. Very off-putting. Oh, there's some stuff over there happening. I saw the Glinthawks. I'll leave them to do their thing over there. I'm just going to see if there's anyone we can raid. Just have a look. I'll have a look for Horizon again, see if anyone's playing Horizon. I'm trying to find sort of smallish channels. Say a handful of viewers. I want people kind of fairly early on as well, I think. I'm going to have to pause it because just the noises in the background are really bothering me. I can't find anyone like I'm really looking at here thinking these look like, yeah, particularly a great sort of position to put you guys in. Okay, we'll have a look at something a little different and see if we can go into something a little different instead. Well, Brit's playing some Broken Sword 5, so we'll raid Brit, so I can pass you guys over so you can share some love. Thank you again very much for joining. I will be back again next week. Have a fantastic weekend if I don't catch up with you before then. I'll probably jump into streams if you guys are about. But yeah, so have a really good time, and I will hopefully see you all really, really soon. So yeah, much love, and I'll see you again. Bye, guys.